Today we are going to be looking at Excel interface. Introduction to Excel interface, ribbons, cells, workbooks, and worksheets. Now, if you are new to Excel, some of these things up here can look, they may actually look a bit complex, but then I'm here to break it down for you to understand. So, in Excel, we have two major components. The Excel interface has two major components. We have the ribbons and we have the sheet. We have the ribbons and we have the sheet. The ribbon starts from here down here. Everything we have here down here is the ribbon. Why from here to here is the sheet. So the ribbon provides shortcuts to Excel commands. Everything you do here are commands. We have commands here. So it gives you different shortcuts to Excel commands. So what is command? A command is an action that allows you to make something happen in the worksheet. Yeah. So this can, for example, be to insert tables. For example, I want to insert table. I can come here. So this is a ribbon. Under the ribbon, we have tabs. So let me explain this. All these are tabs or menu. That is file here. You have home, of which you can format different thing you want to do on your Excel sheet. We have insert. So that is one of the tabs here or menu. So inside the tab we have subdivisions in between them, which are the groups and the commands that makes you alter some changes or make some changes in your Excel sheet. So basically this is what it looks like. Now for example, I want to make a table. I can decide to click insert. This is a table here. Once I click a table and say I want to have a table with an header, no problem, let me put it there, then I write OK. So this is one table. Then I can try to extend it down and forward, and I can try to extend it like this. So I have a table, column 1, column 2, and the likes. So but then let me cancel that. So that is what ribbon is all about. It gives you the opportunity to make some commands and some changes on your Excel sheet. So we have the tabs. These are the tabs. We have the file, home, insert, page layout, formulas, data review, and so on and so forth. So in each of the tabs we have groups and commands in between them, in each of them. So the next one I'm going to talk about is, I'm still going to talk about more details about each of these ribbons. So let me explain the tab. So the tab is the menu with subdivisions sorted into the groups. So the tab allows you to quickly navigate between options of menus. Like I said, like I make use of this, I make use of your pivots table. As time goes on, we go deep into all this. So that's what the tabs are. So what are the groups? The groups are in between. For example, we have the groups are set of related commands. I can decide to write A, like a name, let's say Victor, and I want to make this Victor bold. I can decide to click bold. Nice bold. I can decide to make it italics. I can decide to underline. So that is one of the functions. This under the home tab. So and this is group. Now what I made here is font. I decided to make changes to the font. So I can decide to align it under the group of alignment. So these are group. So under the tab we have groups. These are groups of different commands I can give to alter the changes in what in the cell. So I can decide to align this. Okay, for me to make any changes I have to click on the cell. And what are the cell? The cell are the boxes in between the sheets. So this is the sheet. Like I said earlier on, we have the ribbon. These are all the things within this place. From here upward is the ribbon, while downward is sheet. So these are the sheets, and in each of the sheets we have the cell. So if I decide to click here, I'm under cell column A, row 1. So the name of this particular cell is called A1. So I want to make changes here. I came here the other time and I make some changes by putting the bold sign, italic sign, and underline sign. Now I decided to remove the underline sign. So still on this cell, I want to make another change. I want to make the alignment change. I want to make to align to center. So I decided to do that, or to the far right or far left, but then let me put it here. So these are some of the changes I can make on my Excel sheet. So these are the groups. For each menu or tab we have groups of commands you can do or give your Excel sheet. So the next one I'm going to still talk on, okay, let me talk on this. Now this particular part is called the formula bar. So whatever once I click here, for example, this particular cell is called C4. Why? It's under column C and is also under row 4. That is why it's called C4. And the name is written here, C4. So now I'm explaining the sheet. Now I can decide to write hello world under this. Now if I click this is A2 because it's under column A and row 2. So hello world. So this will also appear on the formula bar here. So that is that on the sheet. Now let me go further to explain different sheets. As you can see, I have about 3 sheets here, and I can decide to create another one. Now the name of this sheet is called sheet 3. I can decide to rename this particular name by double clicking. I can double click. Now I'm down here on the sheet name. Once I double click, I'll be able to edit and say hello world or hello Excel. Let me put it that way. So that I've just renamed this particular sheet I'm working on. So if once you have multiple sheets, you can decide to, okay, for example, I can decide to create another sheet by right clicking on this particular sheet here. I can decide to insert new, delete, rename, or move or copy, whichever I want to. So now that's just formatting. I just formatted this particular by putting on this particular view. Yeah, I just changed that view to, I just formatted rather the name of the sheet. So then if I'm to add new sheet, all I need to do is just click this plus sign. You can see I have a new sheet all to myself. So that is how to create new sheets. So basically all these sheets can be classified or can be grouped as a workbook. So one more thing, if I'm to save this sheet or the workbook generally, so now I have about 4 sheets here. To save, all I need to do is just come here, then I save, or click Ctrl S and I save my workbook. So as a whole, this is my workbook. Like I said in conclusion, let me just rephrase. This is the name of cell. Whatever you have here, you have name of cell. The formula bar, it shows whatever you have in your cell. So all these are cell. What's the name of this cell? All I need to do is look up is O, under O, and look to the left, you have 11. So this is O11. Or you can as well check the name here. This is the name of each bar, or the name of the name box. You can see it's called the name box. You have it here. So, and this is called formula bar. As you can see, formula bar. Alright, so that's all of that about the interface of Excel.